pretty soon. If all of you guys that are in here now, the 270 that are in here now, you guys could do me a favor, share the link to the live stream. Let's get as many people to watch this as much as possible. So I'm gonna try and get the best view possible, but I'm pretty far back. But I hopefully I could get a good view of the screen, get a good view of the Hasbro guys talking and stuff like that. So, but share the link. Let's get as many people in here. So thank you to all 270 that have already kind of in here and everything like that. So hopefully it's gonna be a good stream. Hopefully we see a lot of cool stuff. So hopefully you guys are excited as I try and figure out my gimbal situation here. Sorry guys, let me try and figure this out.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't.
All right, unparalleled next to me. So let's turn this around. All right, so this is the best I could do, guys. I can zoom in a little bit there. So that's what we got. That's what we got going. Let me try and zoom in over here. So you can see we've got Dan Yoon here. We've got Mr. Stevie. We got Dwight, Jesse Falcon. I think that's it. That's going to be our panelists up there. So it's going to be exciting. As always, welcome super chats. Shameless plug in there. But share the link, guys. 452 people. Share the link. If you guys share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Yeah, no front row. No, because I was in line, but they let all the ADA line in. It's just too difficult to try and get a good seat and everything like that. It's tough.
You guys want another?
It's tough for sure.
Everything around it, live streaming is right now.
Despite once, thank you for the. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys. I wish I could get a better seat for you guys, but again, the way the line works and getting in, it's tough. So hopefully I got a good view for you guys and everything like that. I see some love for Ryan Ting. He's here. He's here. He's gonna enjoy the panel. I saw him yesterday. Talked to him. So it was cool seeing him.
Going out and about, finding more wholesale accounts. So things like that, yeah, this is just sick of it.
You can zoom in.
Those things can be
I don't know.
but is there more drama?
Where's Sharks in? I'm gonna try and keep up with your guys' comments. It's difficult because I can only see 3 comments at a time, so the quicker. It's supposed to start now, so any minute now it's gonna start. So they just had to let people in and everything like that. So somebody asked about the Savage Land. I don't know when that set goes up for pre-order. Hasbro Post will announce whatever the date is. It's typically like 1 to 2 weeks after Comic-Con that they go up. Yeah. So again, guys, make sure share.
We're probably zoomed in. You can see boogers.
Do I got something?
The quality is high.
We got Unparalleled Universe, Kit Bash over here. We got Playing With Myself, Adam. Like everybody's in here. It's just a matter of I don't know where they're all sitting. Toying around up over here. Oh, there's Robo. Toying around over there.
All right,
Kevin.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
Here we go, guys. Yeah.
So welcome to the Stuff
sorry.
of Legends. This is the Marvel Legends panel for San Diego Comic-Con. If this is your first San Diego Comic-Con, welcome.
Oh, the good thing is the lights are down. So the screen.
Guide you through it, and so welcome. And if this is your nth time coming to SDCC, give yourselves a round of applause. Because you guys are the ones that really... Oh. See, Jesse always, he watched out. All right, so without further ado, let's introduce our panel. First off, right next to me, the first time ever being on a Marvel Legends panel, you know him as Mr. Stevie18 on IG. He is responsible for making this entire deck look sexy. So without further ado, Mr. Stevie18. Hey everyone, you having a good time?
You're going to clap a lot more when you see how sexy this deck is. I do.
Next up is my partner in crime. He gets to hear me vent to him every single day at work. He is a Marvel Legend himself, lead designer for Marvel Legends, Mr. Dwight Stahl.
Greatest prompt manager in the toy industry.
Steve's been around for years.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. This man is incredible.
Jim, last but not least, when he sent me this photo right here for his headshot, I thought he looked the cutest I've ever seen him before. So without further ado, Mr. Jesse Johnson.
The Menace. That's actually a picture of me signing a contract with Spider-Man and saying that I would work for the rest of my life.
All right, so for the four of us, we really need your guys' support, okay? We feed off of your energy. So anything that you see here, be honest with us, make loud noises for us, cheer for us. That is what's gonna pump us up, all right? So are you guys ready? All right, I'm gonna quickly go through and recap 2025, but very, very quickly. I want to set expectations, as you guys know. We are not going to be showing brand new live-action MCU today. However, I promise you, tease a little bit right now. More in 2026. Do we have some MCU characters coming for us in 2026, Wade?
Yeah, there's a little movie, coming out soon.
Okay, so if you go to our booth, you'll be able to see our Thunderbolts line, our Fantastic Four line, our Daredevil Born Again figures as well. Any other standout MCU figures that you guys want to talk about?
I do want to give a shout out to somebody who's not here, Ben Grimes, who runs packaging for Hasbro. I don't know that they give awards for packaging the toy industry, but that Fantastic Four line deserves it. Hasbro
Let's give it up.
logo well done.
And then moving on to one of our favorite lines from this year, our Gamerverse versus line. You guys like this Gamerverse line? Alright, so, but before we talk about Gamerverse, I really wanted to shout out the community, whether it be action figure photography, whether it be stop motion animation. You guys here in this room, you guys are really, really talented. And you guys are the true artists that bring these Marvel Legends figures to life. So shout out to everybody. Let's give a round of applause to everybody. Continuing the galaxy who developed the photography for us. The past couple of years, we've actually been working with Plastic Action. Plastic Action, if you're here, give a shout out.
Where's he at?
The past couple of years, we've been working with Plastic Action to do some stop motion animation. And he actually did something for our Gamerverse line. So without further ado, for the first time ever, we are debuting our stop motion animation for our Gamerverse line.
Whoa. Nice. Yeah.
One more time, let's give it up for Plastic Action.
Yeah. That was awesome. Thank you all 1,400 that are here. Make sure continue to share the link. Yeah. Continue to share the link. Super chats are welcome. Appreciate everyone being here.
Again, it's stop motion animation, whether it's product photography, you guys bring these Marvel Legends figures to life, and so thank you so much. We're gonna kick it off to Mr. Steve Evans. What do you have so far?
Well, let's before we get into the 6-inch action figures, a lot of you are already action figures. Like we like to wear stuff and cosplay. I can see a couple of breakers in the front here, and whoever the bunny is at the back. Bunny is, yeah, you. That's great. So Doom. With Doom, we've got Doom out in the market now at all your good world-slaying venues. Beautiful market, check it out. It's got, we're down on the pad notes, but available everywhere. Beautiful little bit of filigree, which is the most eloquent word you're going to hear today, on the Doom mask. But love a bit of Doom. We also love a bit of Spidey as well. If you haven't seen that being released,
Yeah. What?
yeah,
Hell?
check that out for a second. So we've got electronic expressing arms.
Alright guys, something will happen to my gimbal here. Hold on.
Dubri, that's what we call that. Dubri. So we didn't know how to do the eyes properly, like we do it, but we realized a lot of you wear this stuff.
Hold on,
but a
guys, I
lot
gotta
of you
figure this out.
display this stuff. So the idea of having like a little secret little controller in your hand, so when you're walking around you can get your expressions going, it's great. But also if you've got it on your shelf at home, you can still control it and annoy your wife, or your boyfriend, or your rabbit, whatever you want to do. Now, before we go on to the next one,
Can I just say one thing, Steve?
Sorry about that, guys.
Spider-Man mask that nobody in this room, besides people here, know, we actually got the costume that Tom Holland wears in the movies. We sent it to Hasbro. The texture on the costume, when you touch that thing, that's what that thing actually feels like on set for the actor. So we wanted to make this as as possible. The eyes
Again,
actually go to mode.
trying to hold the camera steady. I'm using a gimbal, but
in real time with this mechanical function.
it's not as easy as some of y'all might think.
That like puts what Hasbro does to a completely different level. And I'm gonna put it there.
Well, I tried to squeeze the costume, but it didn't go so well.
That was a catastrophe.
Well, the good news is that none of us have got hero faces. You have the frame at the front and it's like fabric at the back, so it'll fit everybody's face. But I'm more interested in there's some young guys in the front here. There's this guy Gavin, who I know from many, many years ago. You're too old now for this kind of giveaway, my friend. These two here, do you guys like Spider-Man? Can you two give me your best Spider-Man pose at the front here? You want to do that? Because there's a reward.
Let's give it up for these two gentlemen.
They were hesitant. They were hesitant. But it's looking good, folks.
Yeah, hell yeah. All about the kids. Hell yeah. It's all about the kids.
Alright, Steve, but you got a black screen here. What it says,
I thought this was supposed to be a sexy day.
Sorry.
it says, click me, bug.
See the next one.
Bub. What the hell?
What do you guys think?
Yeah. All right, sorry guys. Gimbal's going out of whack right
You
now.
want to see it? Well, the hairy guy next to me is the only guy that's in the gallery. Yeah, beautiful. There you go.
All right, Gimbal's out of whack.
That was pretty cool. Now,
Go.
Dwight and I had this thing, black and blue. Luke Cage's trousers, is it black? Is it blue?
What the hell?
This was the big one. We were like, hey, it's black, right? And we were like, no, I think it's blue. No, it's black. Blue, you're black. We read this already. So what we did, with help from our good friend up the end there, it's the quiet mouth Jesse, we got the actual prop in. They shipped the prop in from the set with a very fancy electronic tagging device, which was very scary.
Yeah, we didn't want it to get lost.
And we looked at it, and it's very, very dark blue. All right, so it's really weird dark blue. So it looks amazing. And well, I'm too beautiful to wear this, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, in the face. I know, I look 25. This guy is much more. Look.
No, that doesn't feel right.
No.
I'll do it.
This is something I'm trying not to say to my children a lot in the near future, but since they're not here.
My bad, guys.
Jesse Falcon,
The gimbal does it one more time. I'll hold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in Hong Kong history, and probably to the detriment of our panel going forward, we have. This is so it is only right.
That's
It gets much more into character. There you go. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna have to hold the camera now, but it's not gonna be steady. I've been turning off the gimbal and turning it back on, and that's still happening.
Mask is pre-ordered yesterday, so if you go right now to Hasbro Pulse, you should be able to pre-order it. Wolverine mask, you're gonna have to wait until August, and that will go off for pre-order. Okay?
But please keep on buying these roleplay stuff. It's really cool. It's a really great punctuation mark in your collection. You got all the figures, I know you. But some of these, I just really love them. It kind of adds difference to the collection.
And I will just say, as a tease, that Mike has come up with some incredible ideas for what we want to do with this line in the future that will expand this from being something that you just wear or display to being something wholly different and unique. So, please join us on this journey into the future.
It's going to be insane. Cool, so that's roleplay. X!
What else do you have for us?
Well, I love the X. You'll think, X-Men, cool, it's the wrong font. No, we're not talking about X, we're talking about collabs. I just want to take 2 seconds to talk about collabs. Collabs for us as creatives is very, very exciting. the ability to work with other creative forces to find connections between our characters, our properties, Marvel characters, and kind of mix and match to create new
Cannot
things. Bring in
gimbal. Doesn't
new
work that way.
interesting people into the Marvel universe. I absolutely love. So we've got a lot of stuff going on with collabs. One of them that we do know about, if you click on, is our new one with Magic the Gathering. I think they're coming in after us. We want to be fan action too. So Dan, Dwight, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the 6-inch collab figures later?
Exactly. All right. So if you see, we already revealed Dwight. What do we have here?
We've got Agent Anti-Venom. This was the first reveal. We did this a couple nights ago at the Magic event at Hard Rock, which was awesome to see all the amazing stuff over there. And we updated this figure, as we always do when we bring something new to you. He now has the symbiote stuff coming out of his back, the different tendrils that can hold 4 different blasters. He's got a holster. He can hold stuff in his hands. He's got some fun, green blast and smoke effects. So a really fun costume inverted from the classic black and white Agent Venom.
Yeah. Shout out to our Magic the Gathering team that's over there right now. If you stick right here, if you stick around in this room right after this panel, you're going to learn more about the card that's inside. Each card within the set is going to be having custom artwork, right? So please stick around for the next panel because it's going to be amazing, okay? But we can't just have one collab item, right? No. All right, so why don't we talk a little bit more about Spider-Man, okay, Dwight?
Yo, MT saying the region. Oh, and Mary Jane, Iron Spider.
We have Iron Spider MJ. She will come with alternate hands, a matte armored head. She is so shiny, so gloss, so pretty. The red is absolutely spectacular, and you can see that very, very soon downstairs. And another freaking gorgeous piece of art by our Magic friends.
Exactly, but
I like that one.
I know Jesse really, really wanted this next year, right, Jesse?
If you remember the picture of me at the beginning, that little boy is the most happy person in this room. That we are making John Jameson, Man-Wolf, aka Stargod. He's a werewolf in space. Marvel did it first. Starry Star Wars. Oh no! He comes with a bow. He comes with with his sword. A lot of great accessories. Articulated jaw, so you can chomp.
And something extra special, but I'm not going to talk about that. No,
Yeah, but guys, this is a Spider-Man program, right? And I know we've had a lot of great Spider-Mans come out this year, but there has been one version of Spider-Man that the fans have been wanting. So without further
Saturday
ado,
afternoon SDCC Spider-Man.
here we go. Is it? You think it's that?
That's exactly what it is.
Whoa. Battle damage. Wow.
Okay. Better days. This is our very first ever battle damaged Peter Parker Spider-Man.
It's fully articulated, correct? Fully articulated. Alright, so more information about our Spider-Man Magic the Gathering program. Again, if you stick around right after this panel, you'll learn more about the awesome Magic cards that come with this program. The big thing is, August 1st is Spider-Man Day. Okay, it's really commemorating and celebrating Amazing Fantasy 15. And so August 1st is when all 4 of these will be available for pre-order. Spider-Man and Agent Anti-Venom is going to be available everywhere. And MJ and Man-Wolf are going to be available at Amazon and Fan Channel again. So mark your calendars, August 1st. If you guys follow me and Dwight though, our heart goes to the X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we've been teasing X-Men 97. If you've been following us along on social, we have already revealed more. Anything that you want to talk about for more?
2 waves down. This is wave 3. This is our
Sorry for the shaking this, guys. My arms are killing me already.
1. But I think we'll have some more stuff to talk about soon on, the plus. The plus. On the plus. So what we have here is Morph with plus up head swapping action. We got Morph with his traditional white and his dark kind of emo hairstyle. But since this guy can shift it to anybody you want, why not give you some extra pieces that you guys can have some fun with? So this is our first time ever Guy Ritchie head that you can take, put on more, or if you got a super pod in your collection somewhere, boom, instant custom, and boom, instant extra character to your collection with Henry Guy Ritchie, which is kind of fun and cool.
All right, the next character within this wave, I teased as a gift like a week ago, and when this character didn't show up, people were crazy. So here we go. Without further ado.
Wow. I'm surprised they're doing her.
Charming and wickedly charming, with a little bit of a little head toss to it. I'm not used to it. I feel like you go air around the mouth. So this is her outfit that you saw near the Genosha sequence.
Yes. All right, so we're moving on to sort of a costume that New Mutant fans might like.
Oh, nice.
First time in a long time, and you've got some new power effects. We really threw a lot of awesome new power effects out this year with the Versus program, and now some cool stuff with X-Men as well. So Sunspot actually appeared in the season finale of season 1 when they went back and they grabbed some retro costumes, and they even hooked.
Yeah. Okay, and then Sunspot wins them all a lot with this next character.
Yeah! She looks good.
At the mall. So here is Jubilation with her firework swappable effects for her hands. She's got her big gulp for whatever she's in the mood for. I would have said soda, but nowadays, man, that's a lot of coffee. She looks great. She's in her red jacket, and once again, final battle look. And there you go for Jubilation.
All right, moving on to, there has to be a Wolverine in every wave, right? So without further ado.
Logan, yeah.
We've given you the brown or the yellow tiger stripe Wolverine in X97, and now you're getting the brown jacket as he wore way back in the early 90s and also in the 97 series.
All right, but this next character, the final character in Wave 3 of X-Men 97 is our favorite one. So without further ado, let's hear it.
Cable.
This bad boy barely fits into that blizzard. Nathan is packed in there with two masks, one mask black, a smaller one, blast effects. He is huge, he is beautiful, and Nathan will be down in the case because the X-Men look like they're having a time in that diorama. I think they could use some firepower, so Big Nathan's going to come down and help take it.
And the one thing I will say about this entire line, all of what has been done for X-Men 97 with Legends, the insert molding that's happening on the heads, the hairs are separate pieces, the components are separate pieces, the inside of the mouths are separate pieces, and then the laser printing on top of that, the fidelity and true execution of what these things actually look like in 3D is uncanny in this line. You guys have really done an amazing job.
All right, so X-Men 97 Wave 3, come down to our group. We have a very similar diorama, and you'll see a couple of them live close out. They will pre-order tomorrow, July 26th, everywhere. Check them out. Of course, Hasbro Pulse, but they will be available everywhere. But do you guys want more X-Men 97 characters? Yeah! I'm really impatient, guys. If you want to see more X-Men 97 characters, can you cheer? Let's go.
Nice. I don't know that. I don't need that, but all right.
They covered it. Oh yeah, fucking gross. His torso articulation is fucking stupid.
Really fun thing. Yeah, that's too awesome.
They even covered it. His arm when they came out forward.
So there you go.
You already mentioned it, but towards the end of season 1 of X-Men 97, they had those final suit looks, and we said to ourselves, we need to make these final suit looks. So without further ado, another 2-pack for X-Men 97.
Yeah! Oh, nice.
Oh, that's that yellow Wolverine.
As you know, over the last few years, we've evolved our articulation systems, and we continue to do so. Most impactfully on our females, with the pinless inclusions, allow us to do the much more on par level up articulation, and that's what you get here with Aura. She's got starting to lightening up fingers, and she's got some massive lightning effect that you snap onto her wrist. Angry and calm expressions, angry and calm faces.
Yeah, okay, man.
Looks like it. Looks like it's double joint. It's probably 97, wave 1.
My favorite and he goes really, really awesome. Alternate heads, pop them, pop claws, brown costume.
I love it. All right, but we can't just have 2 2-packs. Let's just have one more. Do you want one more 2-pack?
Yeah! Take my money! Yeah.
She's got some alternate power effects. Cyclops is an alternate head with the opposite flash. So we have the flash effect in the end of the flash now, so you can actually have them leaning up against other action figures and blowing them into the next century.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, so these 2 2-packs are going to be pre-orderable on Hasbro Pulse. These are available only at Hasbro
Pulse
They'll be
only?
coming in August and September. Stay tuned at Hasbro Pulse, and we'll give you more information on
That's a
those.
terrible idea, Pulse.
But we are at Comic-Con, right, guys? Right? So
Yeah.
I think it's now time to. I think now we need to talk about some comic characters. So first up, we have Target exclusive.
Yeah, we've been working on the Outback team for quite a while. So here is Storm's update for that edition. She's got a new style of cape, matching art from that era. Mephisto in arms, and
Yeah.
she looks really great. But I love when we put these characters on the plastic Toy Biz inspired orange and purple cards. I know that was a very special thing for you.
Yes, the Toy Biz people in this room, we love that you did that. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give a shout out to Joanne McLaughlin, who runs Stand Up. Stand Up, who there would be no Toy Biz. Shout to her.
So stay tuned. Target will have a pre-order up probably in the fall, and so yeah, you'll be able to get Outbacks from them. So this will be at Target. Next up, Jesse.
That's interesting.
So we get to share a lot of transparency with what Marvel's working on in the future with Hasbro, because you guys know it takes about 18 to 22 months to toy. So this was something that the publishing team was very excited about. We're in the throes of this right now, if you're caught up to the books, and this was just too cool a thing not to do. This is a big summer crossover we're doing. So Dr. Doom becomes the Sorcerer Supreme, and the entire Marvel universe is turned on its head, with ramifications that affect absolutely every single character in the Marvel universe. So if you guys like this, if this is a big success, we'll probably be leaning into a lot of other things from this particular story. But as you can see, it's Marvel's greatest villain with some incredible upgrades on his powers.
All right, so this will be a fan channel exclusive. Next up, now let's do some comic 2-packs as well. Dwight, this is your favorite 2-pack, right? Maybe
My favorite one of the year.
Oh, cool.
It's been a while. That's a good one. We went for the well, now we have strong and
Got it.
with champion of the universe, big ginormous.
Get mad at Reddit comments.
Yeah, what that says about me, but you know, got an amazing resume. And Dennis's brother for the first time online, Star Fox. So there you go.
I don't know if you ever held the actual comic bootlegs.
All right, so this is
They don't even know if they're real stories.
again,
It's the wrong order.
you guys really look at these 2 comic characters. The other thing that I keep hearing besides Mark Legends is I hear
They're
a lot
fucking bootleg, that's
right, about World War II documentaries. He's on this binge where he's talking about World War II in every single meeting. And so I was like,
People on a certain age.
I was like, Dwight, okay, you could finally make this character. So without further ado.
So this is Logan, alternate heads. He has the metal strapped on claws. Yo, Joe! Yo, Joe! He's got a boot knife, he's got a Thompson, he's got a satchel. So anytime you can use that satchel, it just makes my engineer really happy. We can use that on 7,000 action figures.
I'm not in your way, am I? I'm not in your way, am I?
And we look at you to figure figure out where do we brand it. So we went with the SSR logo.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm really happy with the way this one came out. This is I'm just a fan. I love this era of storytelling that we have in Marvel. We can bring this to the platform. It's super fun.
All right, next up, Mr.
Oh, I'm going to grab this one.
Oh,
I'm
you're
going to grab it.
gonna
What I love about
gonna be
Marvel
bugged?
is that it is not science, it's all love, it's all passion, and it's 8,000 different characters. And we obviously support entertainment, we can do TV shows, we do comic runs, we do everything and everything and everything. And then once in a while, we like to use left field. And Chris Starr is a good example. We had Ron as well come up recently, but Chris Starr is this sort of like weird 1983 Remco toy meets short run 11 issue Marvel thing from eons ago, from when I was young-ish. And I love it. I love stuff like this. But I don't like. I feel sorry for orphans. I don't like people being on their own. So we thought we'd give another little partner to Chris Starr, and of course it would be Warbow. We're giving Warbow. So, who brought the Chris Starr? Who's got the Chris Starr? All right. Keep your hand up if you haven't got the comic run of Chris Starr. All right, you at the back there. Have you got it, or have you got to stand up? Because I don't talk much on these panels, but I give things away. So if you don't have the comic run, I've got it for you right here, right now. It's my own personal copy or run. I'm going to give it to you now. So come down. You can click on.
Can you give him the whole run? Kidnaps are giving free shit. Why don't you jump up and down? They're like, me. It's free. I'll take it.
Is that carbon scoring?
Huh?
Carbon scoring?
The next
It's
two,
a YouTube
I
channel.
hope we're going to hear really loud applause, okay? So the big criticism that we get every time we're in the booth is you're not completing teams. Why aren't you completing this team or that team, right? So without further ado, we are going to complete hopefully one team right now. All right, ready, set.
Round out a pretty iconic cover. We have Farrell. We're not telling you how we're delivering just yet, but Farrell is on the way, and as you can see, she looks pretty awesome. And we guys took this long to get to her.
And guys, whoever's making these cards, or Marvel's Most Wanted, we can get rid of this one now. Because we did it. Thank you guys. Appreciate the help. We got there. All right. Thank you.
Oh, there'll be another.
There's always another card, isn't there?
And then the other team that we always hear from you guys that we wanted to finally celebrate. We have so without further ado, we will have
Rachel Summers.
That's a good one.
Rachel, she's got alternate house.
It does look
and
normal.
normal
It's just
look.
not. It's not super. Exactly.
And the Phoenix effects power up, pops off her wrist, so you can have her just standing normal.
The fact that it's showing a comic book, is that teasing like a mini comic wave?
Oh, that's a good observation. Probably.
All right, so we only have
Maybe.
one more reveal, honestly, for you guys.
No, they're gonna
Before we go to
tease
that,
something.
I really wanted to
Ain't no way.
celebrate a couple of people. We have a big team in Marvel Legends, and recently we had to say goodbye to one team member.
No way, are they actually?
I told you.
But he is really a Marvel legend, and I just wanted to say again, we love you, Ryan. We had that big rerun. Dwight and I are kind of getting emotional right now to saying goodbye, but Dwight, you have anything you want to say?
Actually, when it's not down. So, the best partner I ever have doing this, man. And I can't wait to see what you next. I love you. I love you, Ryan.
And I'm sorry, but we are also in the presence of somebody else who's going to leave our team. You don't see him often in front of the screen, and I don't have a picture of him right now, but right here, standing right here, Mr. Kevin Shea.
Yeah, he was
behind the screen. Whenever you see us on your mobiles or laptops, him and his brilliant team have been with us for a long time.
I'd like to say
Ryan's wearing that shirt.
he's actually the nicest person I've ever worked with. So, good luck, man.
What we want to do is we are dropping a new made-to-order item. So if you go downstairs, you will see our Dragon Man in person, right? I think the feedback has been very, very positive. How many of you guys like the Dragon Man? Yeah! So we started this made-to-order process through Hasbro Pulse, right? Where you have 30 days to put in your pre-order for Marvel Legends. And so now that you're all seated down, thank you for standing for Ryan. We actually have a video for the next item. Okay, so
Thanos. It's gonna be a throne of some kind? Has to be a throne of some kind, right?
I like this building.
It's in Mephisto. That's got Mephisto. Yeah, damn, with the throne and everything.
So coming in 2026, Mephisto himself is coming. Tell us about what we have here.
Yeah, I feel like the soul got sucked out of me in the last.
Damn, look at that throne.
So it's appropriate. Mephisto, I know I said to you a couple years ago that you're never going to get this figure any other way than how we had offered that, but all I can say is, as we've said many times, things are always evolving and changing, and you never know what's going to come next from this team, Jesse's team. Sometimes those stars align and send you straight to hell. So that's what you got. But this is not the Mephisto you saw all those years ago. It was ripped apart and rebuilt. Listening to some of the comments that you guys gave us back then, and making some more significant updates. So he now has his more pointy shoes. He's got a lot more articulation. He's got butterflies. He's got alternate pieces, which he never had before. Swappable hands, alternate head. He has two different sets of capes. He's got gorgeous PVC loincloth and cape for your figure to be standing to the side of his dark throne, as well as some fabric ones that you can rip his body apart, swap off the fabric pieces, and now you can have him sitting in all this glory in his really demonic throne.
Was that soft
The
good?
coolest thing about this thing for me personally,
Wow.
is being part of the wonderful Marvel team, is I don't get to design things very much. All the work's been done for me. It's my job to figure out how to translate them into something plastic for you. This time, though, there was just one piece of art that we really liked, and it was just kind of cropped and weird. So Jesse's like, tip the hat and said,
Yeah,
go for it.
I mean, honestly, this is just a callback to the Chris Store stuff, guys. If you guys have an inkling of the incredible work of Michael Golden, he did the cover for Chris Store #8. And at the very bottom of that page, there's a skull, and a very interesting musician took that piece of art and co-opted it for the logo for his band. Well, that's kind of hidden on here. That's something Marvel owns. So if you're a big Danzig fan, you might want to post your Chris Star figure on here as well. But we really wanted to reclaim that. That is really a fun component that we wanted to put in here. Also, like, the universe did really align, so it was really great to see that when this character showed up in content, and I am using all of my willpower to not do a Borat impersonation.
Mephisto is not the devil, guys.
And I might not survive the rest of the panel.
Hey guys,
without
super
doing
chats
it.
are always
So,
appreciated.
guys, this
Just
is
throwing
the
that out
incredible
there.
figure. We're so excited for this line too, the line of thrones. We want to continue doing this. We did with Ken.
30-day pre-order
A lot
window.
of characters that sit on thrones. We think that that's an incredible way to display your collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, give it up for Mephisto here. So starting tomorrow, I knew it was going to come out just yet. So pre-orders are going to start tomorrow, and then it will end on August 26th, which is Dwight's birthday.
Wow.
If you want to give a birthday present to Dwight, make sure to put in your made-to-order pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. So this will be exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. If you want Mephisto, this is your chance, and you'll have 30 days. Any other last comments, guys, on Mephisto?
No, it was just a blast to work on, and I know the team loved working on it too. And the cool thing was I did some drawings, sent them off to my sculptor, and I said, Dan, this is what I want, take it to the next level. And then he went in and added all this extra grossness and weirdness, and it just kept going down the line. Everybody wanted to add something to this, and we just kind of made it really, really special for you guys. So we thought it was important to bring it here. It will be in
Brandon Bolander, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
In an hour or so you guys can by and take a look at it.
Sorry for the issues with the gimbal. I don't know what happened, why it kept shutting off on me. I was charged. It just wasn't getting the balance, so apologies for the shakiness and everything like
Tell us
that.
what we're doing great. Tell us what we can do better so that we can always improve and make sure that this collection lasts for another 20 plus years. And thanks everybody. We really love your support.
Well, you shouldn't have said that because we had time for some Q&A actually. So I don't know how this is going to work, but we really want to...
Major Deej, way to go. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so
really
much.
wanted to
Thank you.
Let the kid go first. Let the kid go first.
Oh, yeah. The kids.
What's up, buddy? What's your name? Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
What are you told what suits are in the game?
So for video games, the Marvel Games team is so hard at work right now on so many amazing things, and I have to watch what I say because I have to talk.
Hey, I see Eric. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so
Use a
much.
mic kill switch.
I do.
Figure Cave, I appreciate it. Thank you.
For
Thank you.
video
Thank you.
games,
Thank you, everyone, for sharing,
kind of see
too.
them when they're done, right? We have some transparency in what they're doing. It's not like with movies or animated shows.
These guys are awesome.
Comics, because the video game guys,
Sucked up.
those games are
Suck
gonna
dog.
get
I
extended.
appreciate it. Thank you again.
Also,
All super chats coming in. I appreciate it,
For
guys.
instance, when Marvel Rivals came out, we were all happily surprised by how many people were playing it every single day. And that's something that we're like, oh, well, that should be something that we should think about doing very quickly. So, but when it comes down to the games, we do like to find out, like, because they make so many different suits, variant suits, that we can actually look at some of the metrics and see which ones people are playing with the most. And that helps us make that decision.
All right, thanks Alex, for that question. Give him a round of applause for that.
So I just want to say, with these cards, we've got, before we get to the next one, these cards, there are 4 cards that are in here that we're already making, and I'm not going to tell you which one they are. I don't care how much you buy me drink.
These cards?
Those cards. All right. Thank you for making those, by the way. They're awesome.
I'm one of 3. I am Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
And thank you for Star Fox, keep the classic adventures coming, please. And World War II Logan is awesome, but are we ever getting timely characters?
Paternia, thank
Keep
you.
a torch,
Are you
a
here?
wizard,
You were at the G.I. Joe. I didn't
two-gun
even meet you.
kid, And maybe a horse to ride on?
The Destroyer.
We've been on horses for years.
Yeah, Paternia, we need to be. Are you in the room? No, you're not here.
Yeah, you know what the best part is? Ryan Ting is the person who hates horses. I mean, I don't know why, what he's got against them, but maybe.
You know the drill. We need a horse. That's it. That's all.
Excellent. Thank you for the question.
Hi, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So my question is regarding 6-inch vehicles. So I know you guys have various HasLabs done in the past that have not been funded.
Anthony Brown, appreciate it.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know about you guys, but the Fantastic Car from the movie's pretty cool. So do you think in terms of, like, of course, like with 6-inch scale, they're going to be huge vehicles as far as price point that can be pretty steep for people just with how much molding you have to do. Do you think there's ever going to be a future of you guys making like a 6-inch scale vehicle?
3,000 plus something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely on the table. I mean, we went and saw the movie last night, and the fantastic car had some awesome sequences, and it looked really, really beautiful. And that's the theatrical version, but clearly there's plastic as well. Just because one thing didn't work doesn't mean we stop. We pivot, we try to think about, well, why didn't it work? What can we learn from that to make the next offering, fly? We've even built we made a Blackbird to see what that would look like.
What?
So
It's insane.
and the answer is
Josh Brown, I appreciate you, Josh Brown. Thank you.
So we're not ready to do those things, but we're constantly trying to push ourselves, and that's this man's job. Make sure that I'm uncomfortable and make sure that we're thinking and pushing. So yeah, we would love to find ways to do things.
Hey, Hasbro guys, plug your ears. Cover your ears, will you? Cover your ears, please. Cover your ears. Go to the AMC booth. They have a popcorn bucket. It's scaled to
No.
You can do it.
John O'Grady, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. The fantastic car popcorn bucket.
Thank you for the question. Last question.
The last one. Hey!
I'm the last one.
Make it a good one.
Mephisto looks great. Dwight, you talking about pivoting. Going from HasLab to Made to Order, is it kind of like get
Little pieces of plastic. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
This, this is not gonna be fun, but now.
All this gray is from HasLabs.
Yeah, for me, 100%. Like, honestly, I was so happy that decision was made, that we just would say, we're gonna hold each other's hands and jump off the cliff together. Thank God there was deep water.
Yeah.
And you guys are the deep water. So thank you guys for making that a reality for us. So that Sentinel, the Dragon Man, that is all because of you guys. So thank you so much for that. We want to do more of that. I think you guys want more of that.
But eventually something's going to kill me if it ends up being a Fin Fang Foom or something, or a Man God. None of us are here forever. So if that's what it takes to get those things back out again, we're open to it. Just because we haven't done one for a while, and we do really enjoy the pre-order better, because we like to give you guys things that are definitely going to happen, and the people who want them can get them. The HasLab campaigns are heartbreaking if they fail, and all of us up here, all of us back at the home office, everybody loves pushing ourselves to do those things. So just because we haven't and we prefer to do the others does not mean by any way that if there's something that's the right thing that just happens to be something.
Yeah, everybody hit the like button. That'd be great.
They had the lights on. That we can do to get stuff that you want. And if that's inventing a new platform, maybe we'll do one after this. We'll invent a new way of doing it. That's fine. But we've just got to find ways to get stuff too. So made to order, pre-orders, HasLabs, and something else. So all for you lot. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, guys, that's it for the panel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for everyone that super chatted. Sorry for the issues with the gimbal. Why? If you were watching it and just the gimbal kept failing, I don't know what was going on. So that's why the shaky camera. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for additional stuff. Me and the Wave crew, we're headed over to the InArt event to take a look at the InArt 112 figures that are coming, and then we're heading out to go see Fantastic Four First Step. So take care. If you guys are missed out on the panel here at Comic-Con, I hope you guys enjoy it. But for everyone at home, hope you guys can get out here one time and be able to join this, be in the room to see these kinds of things. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna end the stream now. I just got to figure out how do I end the stream. I don't know how to end it. Okay, I'm gonna end it. Thanks everyone.